Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Gary Grigsby's War in the East. Once again here, April 1st, 1943. After I took a much needed break for a bit outside of the country, I did keep going quite a few episodes though, but now that I'm back again here, I kind of need to, check how everything is settled and stuff like this for this campaign. So we'll quickly go over everything and then we'll see. We still have Kempf Detachment Army. Look at the deal with the last pockets of resistance. Somehow my settings for this game got reset. I have no clue why. At any rate, this level 3 fort, this level 5 fort, at that point I'd rather go for the level 3 there, but we'll see how that goes. Novaya Ladoga might be first to go. We'll see. I got these units surrounded and the rest of the 18th Army is moving into a direction where, yeah, there's nothing there, but I mean, the Soviets don't really have a whole lot anymore. Either which way. So, seems like these things are just repairing the rail line there. Currently have the 16th Army in a bit of, entanglement, as they need to really just be around here in some degree until reinforcements can arrive. I'm inclined to just move 16th Army over to Sonkovo. I currently have only one singular rail line getting up into that direction. Of course, we still have the problem that, we're fighting around Moscow here, so... that's that. Now I have the 41st Panzer Corps basically just hanging around here. Let's see, I just captured Murom here, and I'm moving up on Gorky, which is another 36 points. Although it will be unlikely that I'll reach Kazan and Kuibyshev, which are the furthest away in the upcoming months, but we'll see about that, how far things go. Supplies by this point are, the absolute biggest problem that I'm having now. Apparently I displaced both of these because I'm an idiot. Anyway, I don't know where my rail units are. Well, I have 3 rail units in total. Let's quickly take a look at the commander's report screen with the names. And currently this is all airbase. It's not the thing that I'm looking for. That's very weird. Don't want the off-map units. Don't want the air bases. There we go. The this is not gonna find it. Construction units. Let's take a look like this. FPD 5, FPD 4, FPD 3, and there are no others on the map, right? Okay. Fair enough, indeed. That means that we'll have one here, one here. And currently there's one here. That is now working. On the rail. Back down to Stalingrad. I guess from Stalingrad it might move up or something, but I'll have to see how it goes. I have to say I'm not 100% sure as to which units were already isolated, etc. last turn. So it's a little bit of a gamble at that. But let's just go over everything while we move along. I cannot move those. Let's see though, it's just 7 manpower. Seven manpower I think is enough that I can actually just move you in there, sure. That I wanna do that. Let's move these guys back then. The only two cities that are up here that are still worth taking, if we don't count Arkhangelsk, obviously, all the way there, are Volga with 12 manpower and Cherepovets with 10. And, you know, after that it turns into Kirov, which is all the way up here. But that's already excessive. Okay, well, this is heavy woods, but I see a general here, or at least an army. So let's displace that. I'll try not to go through the heavy woods. Sure. But as before, I'm so far away from any kind of supply by this stage that there's not a lot I can do. I can't reinforce my troops, and trying to put depots there is also not going to be effective. You can see here, like, I cannot get anything here. Nothing at all. I could move up if I... because I'm getting supplies at Stalingrad now anyway. Technically moving along, if I build a depot at Novoninsk, like from here, and then move up, basically trying to get supplies up through this double rail, then at least once they get to Penza, there's still one singular double rail line that they can get to. Doesn't account for a whole lot, obviously, but it's technically something. Then we have a bunch of units out here. These guys are in a little bit of a pickle. Let's straighten out this line with those Soviet units coming in there. I do have this Luftwaffe field division, which cannot engage in combat, obviously. I'll just move it down for now. My main problem here, though, is with this 42nd Guards Rifle Corps and the 3rd Mechanized. This entire area is a big mess, and even though... Wow, they got really close. There. Let's clear the depots. Right, see that these are depleted. Let's go for the south for the moment, because I think basically working our way from there then is probably easiest, because Stalingrad is the most problematic ultimately. This Romanian unit is ready. Just like these. And 4th Romanian Army has those corps. Let's move 4th Romanian Army to a Lista. And let's see, you're probably ready. They're all part of that corps, so let's move them in that direction as well. Then we have the 3rd Romanian Army, which is currently like that, whereas in reality I should be switching this. Okay. Let's put... I had another corps here somewhere. Yeah, 4th Romanian. Let's put you under the 4th Romanian. Oh, wow, really? Did I put on their 6th? Great, that was dumb. You're part of the 3rd Romanian Corps, which is all the way over here. Fine. Let's move them up. They put a mechanized unit there, which is a bit problematic. Since this place is still mostly empty, I don't want them to link up. This is only a brigade. And rather at this point I need to consolidate. It seems like the Soviets have a lot of forces up there. My main problem is with the encirclements. Basically I need to take the enemy just piecemeal constantly, and for example here I need to again try to get them. I'll use that potentially just to route them. They're almost completely destroyed, but the thing is that it allows them to not just move one hex and break this encirclement again. It would be very problematic if they now cut this up here. So I really need them to move there. That's 1, 2. Yeah, I'll move some of the Romanians like this, preferably just around this area, so that we can kill those units later on. They don't need to be killed now. Like, there are a lot of cores in there too. It's not going to be very easy to kill this. So for the moment, I'd rather just have them hold this line while we'll have these unready cavalry over here. Oh, they are ready. Oh, that's just about nice. First Panzer Army now moving upon Grozny now that I've captured Mahakala. My position here with 6th Army is still very poor. There are not a whole lot of things that I can do here. I cannot surround these. Rather, at this point, I'm probably best off again trying to consolidate the pockets that I have for the moment and try to deal with the rest later. Such as this. They're fairly weak still. I don't like seeing them attacking. Seems like all the Italians just gone and went to Italy. Yeah. That is exactly what they did. Well. Guess I completely missed that before. But alright, even out. Let's move you back. I'll send these guys away too. That's fine. I think for the Italians, I don't really need them here anymore. One thing that I am quite interested in doing though here is encircling that, and I'll pull you back. Right, I think it's time to just ship it and make a little bit more sense out of everything on the next turn around here. Seems like we're starting to get rain in various places too now that the previous season is over. That means also that we'll probably advance less fast. There's no more snowfall. I think this is just all clear, like cold and not snow indeed. I guess these guys have also had to move over to that direction towards Saratov. Seems like they have quite a big buildup of units that they're constructing there. I'd be surprised to see these guys attack with much effort now, given the fact that, well, they still have some supplies, but not even overly so, except these in the back. But these are all empty, for example. Oh, they even, yeah, they got very close there. Not so much on the second attempt. But like I said, they still have some supplies there. These are also encircled, so... Didn't know I didn't have that hex. That's certainly worth investigating. Wonder if there's something there then. Yeah, this first Leningrad bar is completely empty now. Well, I guess they're forming front line. They didn't... Oh. Yes, sometimes they do attack in the forming front line phase. Now a lot, apparently. Wonder how that comes to be. Nice, the Hungarians got to level 2 fort, and then they actually held very well against the Soviets, even though they were encircled. Very nice, I have to say. They did get through these, but they didn't get this here. Which is exceedingly nice, indeed. Seems like Saratov is now their next main supply. Still do hope to get most of the victory points. I heard that the game is actually not there's a bug which prevents you from getting the last victory. So what happens is supposedly the initiative switches to the Soviets before the last check for Axis victory is met, and then you just you'll just continue the game. But I don't really see any reason to continue playing after 1st of July, I think that it is. So once we get to the point where we get that final 800 check, and I have 800, which is or more, which is exceedingly likely, then I'll just consider it a victory. I'm certainly not playing till 1944. I really don't see any reason to do that. I mean, the only reason why I'm playing now like this is because I just came back from that vacation, and I don't have a wrap-up video ready. It's gonna take some while too. It's like 3 months. That's pretty long. I know we'll get a lot of rain, so we'll probably skip through quite a bit ultimately. But I will see. It certainly is interesting how poorly the AI has performed in this scenario, because right from the get-go the AI could not have reacted to my encirclement, I suppose, at Rzhev, moving up to the Demyansk pocket. That's one thing. But besides that, there was also the attack at Zukynishki. Fair enough, those are turn 1 moves, but why did the AI retreat so much back to Moscow, for example? I'm not clear why they didn't at least try to hold the line in most of the other areas. It's very weird. Anyway, southern Tunisia falls to the Allies, but to be fair though, with the Germans winning so much in Russia, I don't want to say that whatever happens here doesn't matter, but I don't think the Allies would even have gone for an invasion of Italy given the situation in Russia like this, but it's fine. I mean, I do have Italy on 170, so everything is withdrawn back there, or at least all the Italian forces, so there isn't really that much of a worry there, I'd say. Alright, there we go. Let's